The Russian President Vladimir Putin has announced a slew of measures to prevent an economic meltdown due to Western sanctions. Putin has said that the West's economic blitzkrieg has completely failed and has called on the Russian citizens to mobilize against the economic penalties have been imposed on them. The Kremlin confirmed Russia will be increasing its public expenditure to override the effects of the Western sanctions. With President Putin announcing an increase of all social payments in the near future, claiming that the Russian economy had all the necessary resources to solve the long-term tasks. He also said that private companies will play a key role in overcoming the economic crisis, promising the removal of administrative barriers and maximum entrepreneurial freedom. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has also downplayed Russia's concerns over the OPEC Plus mechanism, saying that Kremlin has no reason to believe that the OPEC Plus mechanism will be dismantled, as no one is interested in that, adding that members support the existing format for new participants. Earlier this week, the United Nations nuclear watchdog the RIA had said that the oil market was set for a supply deficit of nearly about 700,000 barrels per oil. Supplies are projected to drop by nearly about 3 million barrels per day from April, as some countries in the world are looking to move away from their dependence on Russian oil and gas. Australia has put an end to the export of alumina to Russia in a bid to reduce Russia's aluminium production. So far, we have imposed 476 sanctions on 443 individuals and 33 entities. The government has imposed an immediate ban on Australian exports of alumina and aluminium ores, including bauxite to Russia, which will limit its capacity to produce aluminium, which is a critical export for Russia. Australia, meanwhile, has also stepped up its support for Ukraine and will donate at least about 70,000 tons of thermal coal to keep Ukraine's power generators running. Prime Minister Scott Morrison has also allocated an additional $21 million for Ukraine's defense forces, which takes Australia's total defense support for Ukraine to $91 million. They've also offered almost $30 million to Ukraine as humanitarian aid. Meanwhile, China has also been actively criticizing the biting sanctions that have been imposed by the West on Kremlin. In the latest, a Chinese official has called the Western sanctions on Russia is increasingly outrageous. The wise foreign minister of China has accused the NATO military alliance of expansion and cornering a nuclear power like Russia beyond